Hi there, you are tuned into Beauty and Braids, the podcast where I, Karyne, has conversations about all things relevant to personal growth and development. Just a heads up, I'm unfiltered. You're welcome. Hi, this is America. America is a place where they say, don't do this, don't do that, follow the rules. But if you're not following the rules that you put in play for others, you don't have the ability to really enforce that. Because I think a lot of people try to think rather that respect and fair is the same thing. But when you always try to invoke fear in someone, that is not necessarily achievable if a person has no fear. If you try to get respect from people, that means you give respect. To give respect, you have to get respect, you have to give respect. And for so long, people were blinded and people respect certain authorities to say, all right, I'll listen to you. But if you no longer receive the respect that you want, it's only because you have not given it. So a lot of times the authorities feel like I am disrespected or anything like that is because you have outstepped your own boundaries. You have disrespected the person you serve. And you try to now enforce fear. Now, not everybody's built like that. Not everybody's been raised to where they fear. And when you have so many times, years after years, have inflicted pain, sadness, heartache on a certain kind of people, on certain people, they lose fear. They lose feeling. They are enraged. They will fight back because you've taken everything from them. Now what? We gonna keep doing this? We gonna keep going back and forth? We gonna ask you for you to respect me? No, because you don't. And that's the only way to go through. As a Haitian person, from a Haitian heritage and bloodline from Haiti, the Haitians didn't ask for freedom. Okay? They took it. When the colonies wanted their freedom from Britain, they didn't ask. They took it. And in order to explain or demonstrate or receive your own freedom, you have to take it. It is sad that you have to tell someone, hey, look, I'm trying to mind my business, trying to live, trying to do right, trying to do this, but yet you're still picking on me. That's like a big bully where you cannot, you feel like you invincible. And that's the problem. People think that they're so invincible. Take it for instance, like a regular bully. Oh, I can say what I want, do what I want. Nobody's going to stop me. Till they meet somebody, let's say the new generation, that comes out of nowhere and just be like, no, this ain't right. No, I'm not going to take that. Who do you think you're talking to? Yeah. And that person has been trained in a way that they're like, yo, you could take this person. Like, you have already see the weaknesses. A lot of times we don't really look at a bully and see a weakness. You just see this overbearing person that is trying to intimidate you. They're using their weight, their height, their width, whatever, their voice to intimidate someone. But when someone sees past that and can see that a bully is only a person who is mad whack, because anybody who is happy is not going to pick on someone else. Like, if you are genuinely happy with yourself, your conditions, your life, you are not going to go out your way to put someone else down. And that's the psyche of a bully. And that's the psyche of the racist parts of America. When you are content with yourself, you're okay. You can let people live freely without saying anything. Like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? That person is living their life just like me. It's when people try to, talk myself up and gas myself up. I'm better than this person. I'm better than that person. I'm disconnected. You lose sense in sight of what it really is. We are all created in the image of God. We are all beautiful. We are all living. But because you have this need to feel like you are something, that means in reality you feel less than. And you have convinced yourself that some other people have some way shortened your life and made you live a horrible life because they're living. That's not the issue. You have a horrible life because you have a horrible life. You're growing up, your family, what they have taught you, like it's just that a racist person is someone who has no love in their life. You cannot be racist and have love in your life. Like, that's just, you're an angry person. There's something broken inside of you for you to want to hate and oppress another person. It's just point blank that serious. Like, as I feel saddened for a racist, because it's like, for you to have that much hatred in your heart, that means you have no room for love. And that's just what it is. Like, so again, you're gonna come across somebody who just ain't with it, ain't hearing that. Like, me growing up, I had people who tried to bully me, and I used to look at it like, yo, are you really serious? Like, you trying to bully me and you look like that? Like, you look like your hair is messed up, skin messed up, you know what I'm saying, you missing this, you missing that, like, you look like this. Like, to me, like, I won't bother nobody. I just let people live. But when you come at me, you know what I'm saying, someone who is doing nothing, just trying to live their life, doing the best for themselves and pushing themselves to be the best. You are trying to be the best for yourself, and here's this person, this bully, this nation, this system, trying to bring you down for what? Because you are scared of what I might be? That just pushes me more to be like, yeah, I know I'm the ish. I'm not even tapped into it fully, and you already got problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, I'm not even armed and you say I'm dangerous, but yet there's people walking around shooting up schools that don't look like me, but yet you talking about we look dangerous? I'm missing this stuff. Like, y'all really don't have no human life. Y'all don't care, because if y'all did, y'all will hold people accountable who take people's lives, including the cops, including the people who try to take it into their own hands to be vigilant and all this extra stuff. Like, come on now, what are we doing? What are we doing? People are looking to escape to America. Not anymore. People trying to get out of here. Like, how are you supposed to be great? the thing is, people don't understand the math, okay? Black people have the highest buying power. And if you keep killing black people, then how is the economy going to get better? When you're getting rid of the people who are actually doing stuff, who's actually contributing to the economy. The taxpayers. You're killing black people, and they're paying taxes, which is paying for the cop's salary. Now, if you keep killing the people that's paying you, then you won't have a job. I just need people to understand and open and look, their mind. Like, if you don't understand where your money is coming from, you will kill or burn the bridge that is actually helping you get across. And that's ignorance. Okay? So, I just don't, it's just sad. This is the America that I grew up in. This era of 2020 is really shining light on a lot of things. It's like having a cut and you have to gut out all of that infection, and it's just bringing everything to the surface before it heals. And that's what's happening right now. The beginning of 2020 has been that. It has, well, let's say for the last 4 years, has been a cleaning of the infection. And I believe in my heart deeply that this will be dealt with. Yeah, there'll still be people who hate people because they look like me. And that's the sad thing, to live every day of your life and be black and be hated by people that don't know you at all. The very people that you go to for help, they either are too scared to say anything to their fellow racist, for their fellow cop who is racist, than to really protect you. Who do you turn to when the very people that are supposed to help you are hurting you? This world is hurting. This world is lost its love. We as spiritual beings, we need to start praying for our enemies. Yeah, still fight, still protest, still do stuff, still strategize, all of that. But pray as well that they might find what they're looking for, that they might find what they really are looking for, which is love and peace within themselves, because they are possessed with an undying and undenying fuel for hatred, not even revenge. What are you revenging for? No one's done anything to you. How dare they? Look, this is free labor. You haven't done anything. All y'all do is steal patents, steal inventions, steal music, steal land, steal people, steal wives, all of this stuff. Steal the manhood, steal fathers, sons, daughters. And it's sickening and sad. And it is at this time where we have more allies. There are more people that don't look like us that are fighting for us. Because that's what it has been in the problem in the past. It was very few people who stood up with us. They did it in private. But the world needs to see this. Media, we have media now where we can really show the truth instead of people trying to paint black people as the problem. No, this is the truth. We are all coming together to fight the common enemy, which is racism. A CNN reporter was arrested for reporting. He's not protesting. He's not doing nothing. He's commentating on what's happening, and you arrest him? That is crazy. And when is it right for police to be walking around with batons to hurt people, to hit people? Like, what is this world? Like, where you think it's okay that you have weapons to not only shoot to kill, but to shock, to inflict pain on the people that you're here to protect. Not criminals, protesters. I grew up knowing that no one has the right to hit you. No one has the authority to hit you. If you don't hit them, they should not hit you. And to see protesters for someone who died around the world, for people who have died, and you're mad, y'all attacking us for saying what's right. And that's the problem. Nobody wants to be told what's right. How dare you say what's right? I'll let karma deal with you. I pray karma has mercy on you. I pray God has mercy on you and your soul, because where you're going to need it. Karma is a bitch. She never forgets anything. When you do something to someone, especially someone who is innocent, who is doing stuff, who is standing up for what is right, when you violate them, you will receive it 10 times more. This is America. This is America. Where you walking and you're afraid at the same time. Like, I'm black. I hope they don't think that I'm going to attack them. Like, I am defenseless. I have no weapons. I have none of this. And yet I die. How are you equipped and armed with everything to protect you, yet you still kill someone? What is going to happen to you? Nothing's going to happen to you. And the more you mistreat the people you are looking to protect, the more you'll make enemies. And this is a different era. This is a different generation. We have people who are connected, who are more educated, who are responsible, who understand the law, who have family with higher pay, who have money, who are backing. We have more resources this time than we did ever before. We're moving in the right direction. We are. We will bring out all of those snakes in the grass who continue to hide in the grass quietly. And of course, there will be infiltrators and instigators, because they need that. They need to fill the jails. They need to do this. They are bored. They need to kill people. They need to do this stuff. Like, I hope they understand that what you do to others will be done to you in your family. You cannot protect your family from karma. You cannot. In a world like this, you would think people have been in more encounters with black people, and they have, pretty sure, listened to their music and all this extra stuff, but yet they still say black people are lazy. Black people are in everything, building things. Black people are lazy. People are hardworking. People are lazy. Some more than most. But it's not a color thing. It's not a color thing. When the world is always beating you up, around the world, black people, when they see black people are less than. But when I think about it, black people are strong. They'll tell you you're worthless and stuff like that, but yet they enslaved the strongest people to do their work. They beat them and broke them because they knew what power they had. Please do not get it twisted. These people know the worth. They know the power that we as Black people have. And they're going to try in every which way that they have to enforce that power. When you fight for something, you know you'll put your life on the line. As they say, if you stand for something, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I pray that no one sits down in this. Everybody has a part to play. Not everybody is a protester. Not everybody is a fighter. Not everybody is a media outlet. Not everybody is a funder. Not everybody is going to be someone who strategizes. But we all have a role to end racism. And for anybody who is trying to stop racism, it says there is no racism or we're crazy and stuff like that. Those people are the racists. They want something to stay alive. They want to still be on top while someone is on the bottom. And in order for a nation to rise and be its greatest, everyone must be equal. Everyone must be on the same playing field. A nation will not flourish and grow and be great when half of their citizens feel the brunt of it. How? How can we really help the world, the country, the nation, if some of us are suffering constantly? It makes no sense. There's a mental illness happening in this nation. An illness of confusion, greed, just ugliness. And then I pray that the spirit of all of those entities be removed and that God is put back in place, because this is a different time. 2020 is a different time. We've had enough. We've had enough. We've had enough. And this has just been, it's just been very emotional for me. This weekend I've just been, just trying to stay focused, stay productive, stay at peace and grounded. And, it's hard because you're trying to make sure and maintain your level of vibration and your frequencies on a high level. But when so many things are happening and you're just looking at people like you, and I commend people who are a part of it, that are not Black, that are standing with us, that are standing with the people in the front line that are being bruised and battered. And I shout out the MTA union for not allowing their bus operators to transport arrested protesters. Like, that is what's up. That's where change comes from. We have all been planted a seed within us, a seed of goodness, a seed of truth, morality, value. And some of us, I pray that is very few, don't understand that. They see themselves separate with the same color of skin. They see themselves separate, but they will soon find out that we are all seen the same. If they are using you as a tool to infiltrate, you are the destruction of your own demise. Because when we're all gone, they'll turn on you. Choose wisely. That has been my episode for today. This is America. But I see a change coming. Maybe he was right when he said America will be great again. Sometimes life has a way of playing a big joke on some people. You might think you want this, but in order for America to be great, is that it must be equal. This is an election year. This is a fight for our lives, for our freedoms, freedom of speech, press, outdoors, life, love. To know love is to know God. And these races, they don't know neither. I pray that you move into the week safely, healthy, and sane. Love, light, and life with you. Thank you. Thank you again for listening to Beauty and Braids. I'm your girl Karyne, and this has been another great day. Until next time, you'll hear from me then. In the meantime, please follow me on @HairByKaryne, @ShopBraidAppeal, and @YTC Nonprofit. Get to know me a little bit better. Check them out. Bye.